Hi there. Welcome to the Lifestyle Herbalist Podcast, where we hope to bring you a healthy dose of happiness. I'm your host, Dabney-BS, clinical herbalist, health coach, lover of plants.
And I'm Sabrina Cooper, registered culinary holistic nutritionist and herbalist. Join us as we dive into the art of herbalism, mindfulness, and healthy lifestyle practices to help you achieve a happier and healthier life. Whether you're a seasoned herbalist or just starting your wellness journey, we're here to provide you with the insights, tips, and inspiration for a more balanced and joyful existence. So grab your favorite herbal tea, sit back, and let's get a healthy dose of happiness together.
Hi, and welcome back to the Lifestyle Herbalist Podcast. Today, I wanted to bring into light one of the herbal teas that I've put together. Sabrina and I both love herbal teas and herbalism in general. We both believe, I can speak on her behalf, that herbs really support the body in many ways. So we have put together tea blends, she in her offerings and me in mine. So I was thinking of just letting you know about the one that I put together called Wise Woman Tea. I'm going to talk about each of the herbs that are in the Wise Woman Tea and why I chose them to be in this particular blend. So just like the name implies, Wise Woman, these herbs are primarily for women's health, women's hormone health, and just to mitigate some of the difficulties perhaps that women go through during their cycles and even after their cycles are complete in menopause. So the first herb in this particular blend is motherwort. And I discovered motherwort growing on my property quite by accident. And I've been in love with her ever since. And this was when I was just a very newbie with herbalism. And I have really come to understand the power of motherwort. So just to take you into the energetics, it is bitter, cooling, and it moves. So I remember as a young herbalist, one of the challenges with being a clinical herbalist is coming up with tea formulas to help a patient or help a client. And as a newbie, I didn't understand all of the ins and outs of particular herbs. And I had read so much about motherwort, I was certainly interested in learning more about her. And so one of my clients was having some trouble with her menses. And so I formulated a tea blend formulation that I then took to my class to say, hey, this is what I'm thinking for this client. What do you think? And my teacher quickly said, have you ever tasted motherwort? And I said, well, no. She goes, well, perhaps you should taste it before you put that much of motherwort into your tea blend. And it was great advice. So since then, I typically try all of my teas before I offer them to other people because not all of them are as palatable as a tea, unless they are combined with things to offset maybe their bitterness. So that being said, Nourish cardiacea is the botanical name of motherwort, and it means lion-hearted. It teaches us that courage rises from the core. And really, it helps us to become our authentic self and to shine through. It creates a sense of being held in a safe embrace. I think about motherwort as that mom that just gives you a nice hug, a one that gives you that warmth and security, knowing that your mother loves you. It is in the mint family, which means it has that square stem, and it can grow up to 6 feet tall. The leaf pattern is quite striking, and it looks like a little palm. And it has the little pears that offset each other, and when it blooms, it can be a little spiky. So the energy is movement. So it moves the blood beautifully throughout the body. It helps to support the cardiac muscle, and it slows down a rapid heartbeat, and it can help regulate a rhythm of the heart. For some of my clients, COVID in particular brought about heart changes and heart complications, and Motherwort was one of the herbs that I offered as a recommendation for folks who were having some heart arrhythmias because it would help settle that arrhythmia. It's a blood mover, and it helps to resolve congestion in our uterine tissue, and it helps to alleviate that tension that goes along with our uterine difficulties sometimes during our cycles. So motherwort really influences women's health and the cardiac strength. And it was employed for palpitations, like I said, and also tension, like heart tension. As a uterine tonic and blood mover, it's exceptional for helping delayed and suppressed menstruation, and is really powerful for PMS symptoms. Because motherwort is a bitter herb, it helps to cool hot flashes through its effect on the liver, as well as through its relaxation of the blood vessels. So that's a little indication about motherwort and why I choose this one for this particular woman's Wise Woman tea. The next herb that is in the Wise Woman tea is nettle. Urtica is known as stinging nettle, wood nettle, or common nettle. It is bitter, a little sweet and salty. And nettle is one of the most useful plants in the herbal community because it is considered a food. It can grow up to 6 feet tall, and the square stems actually have been used for clothing as well as paper. The heart-shaped leaves are deeply serrated, and it has these little barbs on them, which is what stings. For people who have neuropathy, nettles actually has been shown to help because it helps with the circulation of the blood. It is a blood builder. So for those people who are low in iron, who are feeling a little energetically deprived or depleted, nettle can help build the blood. It has iron in it as well as magnesium. It's really rich in calcium. Those are some of the reasons that I chose nettle to be in this particular tea, because it does help support the whole body system. And it can really be helpful with kidneys that are depleted, and kidney qi. It can help restore vitality as well. So that's nettle. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to let you know about eCornell's plant-based certificate program. Enrolling in the eCornell plant-based certificate course is an excellent way to deepen your understanding of nutrition and its impact on both our health and the environment. Personally, this course helped me realize just how crucial food is to our body's well-being and why we must carefully consider what we eat. It's grounded in science, and the course provides evidence-based insights into the role plant-based nutrition plays in supporting optimal health. It also highlights the environmental and sustainability aspects of our food choices, making it a comprehensive resource for anyone looking to better understand the broader implications of nutrition. I highly recommend this course to anyone wanting to gain a solid, science-backed foundation in plant-based nutrition. Check out the link below in the show notes for more information. Now, back to the show. The next herb that I chose for the tea is sage, Salvia officinalis. Sage is wonderful in that it's not only just a culinary herb, but it's a powerful antioxidant. It's also an antibacterial agent and an anti-inflammatory. What I like about sage and why I decided to add it to this tea is that it's great for digestive disturbances, for viruses, even a sore throat. But really what it helps with is it helps with menopausal hot flashes. So even though it's a warming herb, it does warm the interior, but it also helps to mitigate those hot flashes. So sage actually reduced hot flashes in a study in men with prostate cancer who were undergoing therapy. So even though this is a woman's tea, sage is actually very helpful for men who are going through a hormonal cancer-related treatments. So Sage is more than just a culinary herb. It's a wonderful anti-inflammatory and antiviral. Vitex berry is the next ingredient in this particular tea, and I chose this one because of the wonderful hormonal help it gives to a woman. One study found that taking a tablet or using it daily and for 3 months really helped with breast pain related to PMS, headaches. It also helps with mood changes and irritability and sadness. It can be used to help with fertility. It helps with endometriosis, PCOS, even thyroid disorders. It can help lessen the conditions that, or the symptoms, I should say, that come with those particular disorders. It does help to increase progesterone. So it's just a really nice woman's herb, and so I could not add that one to the Wise Woman tea. So again, it helps with hot flashes, night sweats, with menopause, but it also helps with women in general who are just dealing with issues around their menses, with breast pain and tenderness and that sort of thing. The next ingredient that I have in this particular tea is mugwort. So mugwort is a very interesting plant in that it can be used as a tea, but it's also used as an incense to help with sleep. It can be used internally to help with sleep. But why I chose to have it in this particular tea is that it has a calmness to it. It boosts energy. It calms the nervous system. It also, like other herbs in this tea, supports digestion. It also helps with periods, especially those periods that aren't regular. So it helps to regulate periods. The other thing that is for the hormones is that it helps to stimulate a period flow. It helps to regulate the menstruation, and it relieves cramps. So besides all the wonderful womanly benefits, it also helps to promote sleep, which for many women, we have a hard time during certain periods and cycles of our life that sleep just becomes disturbed and we just can't get a good night's sleep. So mugwort is one of those things that can help with that. The last herb that I chose to put in this tea is Damiana. And there is something about that word, Damiana, that makes me want to sing. And it is certainly one that I think helps women feel a little sexy. Here's why, is that it increases libido. And it's a really good tonic for those who are under stress, have low energy, or they just have a low sex drive due to fatigue and stress. It also has an antidepressant effects. It's also warming, and I think with my body feeling cold, like I just love the effects of Damiana. So Damiana can be used as a tea, but also it's really nice to put in a bathtub with some rose petals and just feel alive and feel like you're in your full essence of your womanhood. So that's it. Those are all of the ingredients that's in my Wise Woman tea. If you're interested, you can check it out. My website is listed in the show notes. But just if you're interested in general, if any of these herbs, using just one or two of them can be very helpful. As an herbalist who tries to inspire every family to have their own herbalist in the family, just take one herb, get to know that herb, and let me know how that works for you. So in the meantime, check out our blog, check out Sabrina's website, check out my website, and let us know how we can help you become a better you.